filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win, apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, welcome to Refuse to Lose, a weekly special. I'm excited about today because I feel like it's been a while since we did this. You know, we did one before the NBA Finals started, and now that's over, we are back to talking football. All right, which I believe is the most entertaining sport in the world. All right, so we're going to talk about some football, and we got to kick it off and talk about the NFC East. But before we do that, let's talk about who we got on right now. We got Washington Commanders fan on here. He's been on for a while. We got my man Mark. How you doing, Mark? Oh yeah, every time.
I caught it. We good.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, and then we got long-term Eagles fan. He representing, got the hat on. We got Kev. What's good, Kev?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
All
Let's
right.
get to it.
And then we got, the NFC East champions, right? And, the Dallas Cowboys fan. You got my man, Tom. Okay, 5-time Super Bowl champions. We got Tomo. What's good, Tomo?
What's good? I see the Eagles hating down there. Can't spell Philly without 2 L's.
That was a good one.
Okay, I like that. All right. So, look, we had a Giants guy that's supposed to come on. I don't know what happened. Maybe the record would tell you why. I'm just playing but, yeah, maybe he'll come on late. I'm not sure. So, we'll see. But before we get started, y'all, for those who was first time on here and you've been on here before, you already know, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share this video with somebody that y'all know so they could come on and watch us live. And guess what? You could actually be involved and use the comment section and comment throughout the show. You can see the comment, and we'll be able to post it on the screen so you guys will be able to see it. All right. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So we're gonna kick it off. Basically, we're gonna have each person come out, talk about their team. What do they think they're going to finish with record-wise and why? They're going to explain. And we're going to start from the worst to the best. Well, the worst isn't here. So I guess this the third best because it's no worse than Washington. All right, so the third best, we're going to kick it off with you, Mark. So talk to me about the Commanders. New name, you know what I mean? So a lot new quarterback, a lot of things changed. I believe it was a great first-round draft, great draft, period, to me. So let's talk about what do you expect the Washington Commanders to finish with record-wise, and what place, and I guess in NFC East, and tell me why.
All right. So, for the Washington Commanders, I got us finishing top 2. I don't know if it's going to be number 1 or number 2, but we're going to finish top 2. I believe we'll be a playoff team. I believe that because I offense struggled last season, defense struggled last season, we was almost a playoff team. So, with everything coming together now, especially with the quarterback that we just received, I'm pretty sure we're going to get over that hump. We've been a 7-win team for the last 5 years almost. So, we can't get worse than what we were for real. So, I expect us to finish with at least 10 W's or 11 W's this season. I know everybody got us counted out because of the way the defense played last year, but if the defense would have played up to par, we would have been in the playoffs, regardless of how the offense played. So, if defense don't get themselves together, we did have 2 big major injuries at the end spot. Now they're back healthy. Tight end back healthy. Wide receivers back healthy. Running backs coming back. J.D. McKissick re-signed. He left and came back for 3 days. I got us finishing like pretty high. Uh-oh. So I got what is it? Washington. Oh, okay. Washington gonna be you know, we got an easy schedule. We start off with Jacksonville. We should really be able to start off. And we got Mr. October on that team. Carson Wentz. Best stats in the league in October. Ain't nobody in the league got a high quarterback percentage rating. So I think we'll be, especially in the first half, might surprise a lot of people in the first half. So
Yeah, okay. What's the back half of y'all schedule looking like?
The back half of the schedule. So
Because the first half easy, then we know it's a tough road somewhere. You know they always do the NFC East that way.
Because we got a bye week on week 14 is our bye week. So that's a late bye self. But we start off, when we end the last 8 games, it's like the Texans against the Giants, then the Giants again after the bye, San Francisco, the Browns, and then look like we ended with the Cowboys. So we have a good chance of really doing something because our schedule doesn't really and that's from that's from what happened last season. It happened. Jacksonville can go to the playoffs or anything happen in the NFL, but like from the way the teams are actually put together, and you can see like the records, you can see the roster and everything like that. You can say who's gonna win and who's not gonna win most of the time. I believe in the team. So I do see us winning like 11 of these games.
11? You say your schedule easy, right? Did you look at the order in which teams you play and how you play these teams?
I'm looking at the order of the team because every team that we play, it's like we don't play against like a Kansas City Chiefs or a team that's like not even Kansas City, but just a team that like they can just really just flat out beat us.
That's true.
The Titans, the Packers.
But y'all play the Titans after y'all play 2 division games.
But the 2 division games, I'm not really worried about.
But you got to play the 2 division games and then the Titans. I'm not even sure that y'all gonna win the first game because the first game is always a wild card.
Yeah, you was right. And that's what I said. That's what I was saying. Jacksonville can go to the playoffs. But the Lions, I see that as a dub.
You can, but the Lions was one of the toughest teams last year, even though they didn't win no games, but they was beating every team up that they played.
I mean, it was if you lose by 1 or 3, you lost.
No, you did, but it still shows that the team is.
Thing happened with Jacksonville. They played a lot of close games too, and they lost.
Hey, real quick, I'm not about to keep taking the slander to the NFC East. Right?
I'm just putting out there.
No, not you. Those are these comments.
Oh.
I'm gonna address that comment too about the worst division in football.
I missed the last one. Yeah, but because I'm saying right here, right? All right, you got Jacksonville and Detroit, right? Okay, you could say that could be a possible 2 wins or 1-1 at worst. You should win at least one of those games.
You're right. 100%.
But most likely you're gonna win both of them. But then you got the Eagles and Dallas.
And each one of these teams are 1 injury away from a 3-win season.
Who?
Dallas and the Eagles.
Have you seen the Eagles roster and what we got going on right now?
When you say 1 injury, you mean you just saying the quarterback, right?
When it comes to what? Because y'all really don't believe in our quarterback. So what does our quarterback mean to anything?
You said Dallas.
Our receiver core deep.
I ain't saying Dak was not the best, but people know Dak can win you some games.
So who could get hurt for the Eagles though? That's going to change. That's going to change that.
One of the
who?
Just one of y'all old linemen get just some. What's one? You
got the deepest O line in the NFL right now.
Y'all always saying the deepest O line. Y'all O line ain't that good for real.
What? When has that been good? Other than the time that we lost 14 offensive linemen. That's the only time our O-line wasn't good.
Offensive linemen for like the past 5-6 seasons, and we've been in the top 7. So I'm not really worried about like that. There is y'all really are like one. We have been top 7 offensive lines every year with endless injuries.
But right now, y'all don't have no receivers.
We're deep at the receiver slot actually.
Is Terry coming back?
I like the receiver core we got.
But is Terry coming back?
Yes, Terry is coming back. They're going to pay.
Okay.
But they gotta wait to see what type of linebacker we're gonna get in July. So in July, that's when you're gonna see.
So you're gonna make your best receiver wait till July.
No, they're gonna wait till July. They really are, because they're waiting till July because of the money power with the linebackers. Because we only got 4 linebackers, we're not really deep at linebacker at all. Every other position is deep at except linebacker. So if we can get a vet linebacker around like July, because they're gonna start releasing players. The Landon Collins gone, so it's like they're gonna start releasing players. Once we get a veteran linebacker around July, we're gonna be like, and that's when they're gonna give Terry his contract.
I mean, he gonna get paid anyway. I'm not worried about Terry.
That's what Landon.
But who else do you have? I mean, I know y'all believe in Dotson, but who else?
What is it? What's my
Samuel? Samuel stay hurt.
Well,
he the only other one.
Jahan Dotson. And then we still got our receiver core underachieved because we don't have a quarterback, bro. Like, it ain't like we had a quarterback and we wasn't good. We didn't have a quarterback.
Okay. Do you know the history of Wentz and what he do with wide receivers?
Yes, I do know the history of Wentz.
I'm talking about him and wide receivers though.
Alshon.
He loved tight ends, bro. He's gonna throw down the middle of the field all day, every day. Tight ends and running backs are his best friend.
And then on top of that, wasn't Antonio Gibson like top 5 in the second half of the season?
I mean, he stayed hurt too, though.
No, he wasn't.
I love Gibson. Gibson stayed hurt though. He played with the injuries, but he stayed hurt. And y'all run him into the ground. Y'all doing him like Carolina did McCaffrey kind of in a way.
We have J.D. McKissick, who had more passing receptions.
McKissick had a neck injury. Is he really gonna be back to what he was before that?
Yeah.
You can't guarantee. We can't guarantee that though.
I mean, you can't guarantee nothing. No player gonna come back.
I mean that's true, but yeah, he had a neck injury. That's what I'm saying. Like, I like McKissick. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fully against Washington. I'm saying is that
we got.
They don't have the roster that hold up the 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like y'all whole season is based on whether Wentz can bring back 2017 or not. If he don't do that, y'all not gonna succeed.
Bring back 2017, we need the defense to play. We always there with no offense. It's just if we can get a little bit of a push from our offense, we'll get over the hump. Just a little push.
Your defense didn't do nothing last year. Your secondary is questionable. If you ask me, the only person I like in your secondary is Curl.
Offense did better than the defense.
I think that this secondary is questionable because the pass rush wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
So it really depends on what Chase Young gonna do for real.
Chase and Montez Sweat back. Yeah,
I like
a lot of questions.
I like Montez Sweat, but if them two the only two dudes behind them is nothing.
You talking about
technically
the linebackers and the secondary.
I'm talking about like the backups or their rotation. They don't have no deep rotation.
We got Cole Holcomb. We got our rotation on a D line is like exquisite. Even with the new we just drafted with Fadethu and Matthews, exquisite. Like our D line is exquisite. The linebackers, in my opinion. What, you about to say something about our D line?
I mean, the starters are good, but not the backups.
So we just drafted Fadethu and Matthews.
I seen Matthews. He's decent, but I don't see him as like a set starter to where like he gonna come in and really.
When have you actually watched him really? Because if you watch Alabama,
I have.
For the field, like he was OC. If you really,
he a D tackle though, right?
Yeah, he a D tackle.
I'm talking about your edge rushers. Who's gonna get after the quarterback if Chase Young or Sweat need a breather or get hurt?
It was James.
We can say that for almost every team in the NFC East, though. You can't like.
Not exactly. I mean, we don't have no superstar, but our rotation is still deep.
No, you can't say that about every team in the NFC East.
Yeah, you can. The Giants looking kind of deep.
The Giants got some pass rushers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some iffy pass rushers, but also Philly got some too.
Yeah, we deep. Brandon Graham not even the starter no more.
And they stole N'Kobe Dean, so let's not talk about
and
that.
We still got Reddick who playing linebacker, but he get paid to be a pass rusher.
2D tackles.
Like it's gonna be different. But I'm not like I'm saying, but I feel like I really think that by y'all reaching, but going against Wentz like that, it's gonna be based on him. If Wentz don't show up, if Wentz don't really pan out, I think it's gonna put a wrench in y'all season.
But what does Wentz not panning out look like? Because do we got to be an MVP?
I think it look like Wentz not panning out
like
is
last year to me.
Because if you look at what he did,
basically, y'all gonna win a lot of games, huh?
Last year in October, he had the best stats in the like.
He looks good, but he make pivotal mistakes.
Bad. But the team went downhill, not just Carson Wentz.
When the call,
everything on Carson Wentz, even though the defense wasn't playing good.
Wait. You talking about the Colts?
Yeah,
you tripping? No, it was Wentz, bro.
No. Okay. Wentz was part of the problem, but a lot of that was coaching too. You got the leading rusher in the NFL, and you still throwing the ball.
He ain't throw it that much though. Wentz ain't throw it that much.
When they played the Buccaneers, he threw it 1,000,000 times against the Buccaneers.
I mean, nobody runs against the Bucks. Nobody ran against the Bucks.
But if you got the number one rusher,
we didn't even run against the Bucks.
I don't care who you playing, you run the ball, bro.
But we was the number one rushing team in the NFL. We didn't run against the Bucks.
Well, I do agree with y'all with this.
Y'all win.
Our season could go two different ways. You know what I mean? It could be great. You know, I say great. It could be good if Carson Wentz mentally is all right. You feel me? Or if we get the same Wentz we've been getting the last couple of years, it can go down south. But I still think since his MVP season, this is the best he had, I believe. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
I'll give you that.
I'm excited about that.
You said the best receiving core, right?
Yeah, like I said, best weapons. Period.
Oh, okay,
best weapons.
I guess I can say that you include the tight end, and then you say Terry McLaurin, because I like the receiver. I like Pittman, and I mean T.Y. Hill kind of old, but
T.Y. Hill was hurt most of the year.
Yeah, he was hurt though most of the year.
T.Y. Hill is Miles Austin.
So I guess I can get out of that.
Miles Austin, and then I like Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson has one problem. This is a big problem. It's a fumbling problem, right? But you know that can be fixed. But he's a talented running back. He's also a dual threat that can get in the passing game. You know, so like Mark said, yeah. But top 2 seed, I can see that. You feel me? But
that's the East.
More likely we looking like see the Eagles. All right, I'm gonna give you mine because the Eagles is who I'm like iffy about the most out of anybody in the NFCs. You know what I mean?
Because,
yeah.
This is good because I'm on the opposite.
It's probably because of the hype. It's probably the hype behind it because it's a lot of people.
The last year I got hyped up, bro. You know what happened, right?
But this is not the dream team, bro. This is not the dream team. This is not the dream team. The dream team was old. It wasn't no salary cap. We was picking up a bunch of 30+ old players.
Y'all had Ossie. Come on, man.
Yeah, but he was a system corner who played all zone his whole life, and they tried to man him up.
That's all corners that come to the NFC East, man. They be good when they want another team. As soon as they come on one of these teams,
except for Slay.
Slay
all right,
no, who's Slay get cooked by?
He got one more season.
Who's Slay get cooked by?
Coop, Gallup.
He never get cooked by Coop. He always check Coop numbers against Slay.
Let's go to. You said cooked. I'm looking for one highlight. I don't care about them numbers.
one play, bro.
I'm gonna go find it.
It's the NFL. Come on now, bro. You can't do me like that.
All right, so look, let's move to Philly. But before we do that, y'all, make sure, like we said,
Philly Cowboys fighting for fourth.
Yeah, fourth team in the playoffs. That's what he said.
My bad.
I thought it was the other one too. I was like,
man.
But yeah, so basically, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all share this video with somebody you know so they can come on watch live with us. Use our comment section. As you can see, we putting the comments on the screen. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So, Kev, talk to me about the Eagles. Y'all got a lot of hype behind y'all. Like I made a lot of all-season moves. Like you called it. You said that. I made a lot of moves, a lot of trades. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
I'm not as super hype as some Eagles fans or some outsiders to the point where they thinking we might get back to the Super Bowl and stuff like that. But I feel like the moves we made, they might seem like we was really like going out just grabbing anything like that. Yeah, of the that dream team nonsense. But I feel like every move was strategic to like every person we got was a major fit for what they trying to do and for the transition they were trying to make, because people forget that when they fired Doug Peterson last year, it was late. It was kind of late compared to everybody else. We was kind of like late trying to get to these hot coaches that was out there. So we ended up with a Sirianni who everybody made fun of, make jokes about him, laughed about him because the way his approach to everything and how he was going about stuff. But I told people that he was going to be a lot better than what he was. A lot of people didn't know about him, so of course it's easy to clown what you don't really know about. But the roster that we had already set, it was kind of somewhat set. We didn't have money, of course, because of the win stuff. So with the win stuff going on and the transition they had to make and what they had to work with last year, we really overachieved a lot last year. We weren't supposed to win no 9 games, but a lot had to do with the schedule we had, of course, and a couple of teams were going through whatever they was going through. So we kind of lucked up on that. But I feel like I'm glad that we gave Hurts a shot. By giving Hurts a shot, I feel like we was able to still give Hurts a shot and also flip one of them picks, and now we still got 2 first-round picks for next year. So honestly, this year we not forced to be like really do anything for real. And everybody we picked up, we're gonna have for at least 3-4 years. So we set for the future. And if any team would have went through what the Eagles went through with that win stuff, I feel like they'd be on some Detroit line, like New York Jet type of recovery if it would have happened to anybody else. For it. People, it's no way that we should be able to go from that and then look at us now and see what we got going on. Like with the Hassan Reddick thing with us getting AJ Brown, that was crazy. And I called that too. I was like, I think something might have happened. I ain't think it was gonna be that, but then that was crazy how that happened. And then we end up getting Jordan Davis. Like, come on now, we got him. Then you got Fletcher Cox in front of him and Hargrave. And then we end up getting the Kobe Dean in the 3rd round. Like, come on now, that's not even. Still. Everybody looking like how that even happened. How that even happened. But I like all our draft picks for real. I don't think they made any misses for it. We didn't reach for nobody. All our picks, I think, gonna be solid. Honestly, I think all our picks will actually be starters at one point that we picked up this year, other than maybe that tight end we picked up in like the 7th round or something like that. But I feel like every person we got was perfect fits for what we trying to do. And last year they just took whatever they had and just was running whatever. So the stuff that you saw last year, you're not even really gonna see that for real. Because they just had to squeeze what they had together and do what they need to do. The offense gonna look completely different. I feel like people sleeping on Hurts. I mean, yeah, Hurts, I don't hype him up to where I think he's going to be this great player, but I think he's a lot better than what people say. I think people focus more on the negative than really look at the positive that he got going on, especially with the receiver core he got around him. A.J. Brown. I think Devontae Smith honestly got the potential to be better than A.J. Brown, and that's scary.
He does.
That's scary. He a little dude, but dude is sick. He 8 yards wide open damn near every play.
He cooks filet in practice too.
I got a question for you. Before
yeah.
Like who y'all first 2-round draft picks? Who were they?
It was Jordan Davis and the center Juergens, who's basically like a complete he's a hand-picked person from Jason Kelce.
And that
he's kind of like
that's like the 2020 draft, 2019, 2018.
Who?
Y'all draft picks, because it ain't like y'all be hitting on y'all draft picks.
You talking about like in the past with wide receivers?
Yeah, the past in general, yeah. In the past, y'all don't be hitting on draft picks.
No, we don't hit on first round picks. We hit on draft picks. It's just first round picks we don't hit on. You can't name a 2nd round pick or a 3rd round pick we missed on.
I can't.
It's the first round. You know, people only remember the first round picks. You remember Rager. You remember stuff like we had the Rager thing, and then we had before that. I don't think we had a first round pick before that, and then we had like some offensive lineman a while back that didn't pan out. But it's the first round picks that Harry Roseman missed on. Late picks normally pan out.
They gotta work harder.
Huh?
Yeah.
Gotta work
harder. I mean, I don't think Jordan Davis gonna miss, sir. I don't know what you've seen. You talking about Mathis?
I'm just like picking up the best players in the draft. So I mean,
AJ Brown was the best player in the draft. If you want to call that, you should be, because you don't have nobody in your defense that's going to cover him. Not one guy.
He got Jackson.
You said what?
He got Jackson and Hurts.
He got to throw the ball.
See that?
You said Hurts can't throw the ball.
See, Karen, this is why I'm thinking about y'all. Like, will y'all still be a run dominant team?
I think.
Y'all gonna try to, go ahead.
I think they're gonna still. Mainly gonna be run down him regardless, because we got Hurts on that team. So he accounted for most of our running. So that's not. But if you see close to the end of the year, he didn't run as much. For one, he was injured, but he didn't run as much, and he slowly started learning how to process defenses and start stepping back in the pocket. I don't look at that Bucs game in the playoffs. People keep pointing at that. Right after the game, he was in a boot and had surgery on his ankle. He was done. Damn near be in the middle of the game, like in the first quarter, whatever. So
people also forget that he almost brought him back too.
He do that in every game though. So that's one thing about Hurts. Like, you can compare him to Tebow or whatever, but I feel like he's a lot more athletic and he got a lot more ability than a Tebow. And he's a gamer. But he's a gamer though. So
I wouldn't even give Hurts that. He's better than Tebow.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. I'm just
So
saying
he's
though,
saying
when
like
it
the
comes to,
intangibles.
I'm talking about like when it comes to the tangibles of being an actual gamer, like he can realize will a team to a victory easily. Like when stuff going bad and the team start unfolding, Hurts is still gonna keep his composure to where we can always be in the game.
So
even against the Bucks in the regular season, we almost came back. We was down by 5 in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. We was getting blown out.
So like, where you got y'all finishing again?
I got us winning 10 games at least. We should win at least 10 games. We won 9 last year. I got us winning anywhere between 10 and 12. It depends on Hurts. If Hurts develop, we gonna win about 12. I say our cap is 13.
Ooh, that's a good cap.
So
yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean?
It all depends on Hurts.
Yeah,
but I feel like even if
that's the question mark right there. And
but even if he don't, I like our coach though. Ain't nothing wrong with our coach.
I like him too. I'm talking like the question I asked you. Like, are y'all gonna still be a run heavy team?
I think we're gonna throw more. I think the mix is gonna be more. But he also gave up play calling last year. So when he did that, that's when we started turning to a more run dominant team. And the guy who took over play calling is the same guy that developed Justin Herbert. So I mean, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Plus Hurts, he spent this whole offseason. We're gonna see how this Tom Brady stuff work out. He was under Tom Wing, all offseason with his training staff. So we're gonna see. They say in camp his storm motion changed and everything. So we're gonna see as the anticipation goes. But he got the receivers to do it. Like Quez Walkers is our third receiver. Quez Walkers, people sleeping on Quez. Quez a dog. Then you got Dallas Goedert. It's no way you can double team nobody. Who you gonna double team?
At this point, no, you're right.
You can't double team AJ Brown. You need to. You can't double team Devontae Smith. He was our best receiver last year. He was a rookie.
Or you could take the Jack Del Rio approach and just go man and see what happens.
Yeah, you can. You better have a main pass for.
But if you don't trust Jalen Hurts to throw the ball, then you could just be like, all right, go man and see what happens.
You can. I mean, that's what most teams
completes like 4 or 5 passes, then you like, okay, let's get in the zone. But
that's what teams gonna have to do. So I mean, I like our chances, to be honest, and I feel like our defense finished pretty high, whether you like it or not. I mean, they give up no big plays.
So that was one of the points.
Yeah,
that was one of the points I was going to give to you when you said the whole Wentz thing that you all went through. The reason why you all were able to steady water is because of your defense. And if
you look at the Eagles fans, they hate our defensive coordinator. They wanted him to go. They say he's trash and all that. Because I can understand because he played that safe defense. He wasn't blitzing. He was just playing back, letting quarterbacks just gaseous. But in a way, it kept us in games and made them dry the field.
You talking about Wentz with the Eagles?
Yeah. He talking about like when I said that, like how we was able to,
got rid of him and still was able to be a 9-win team throughout all of that.
But Wentz get a bad rep though. He had one bad year, and that was his last.
No, he do.
We weren't talking about him himself. We just talking about how the organization went through all that turmoil.
Because he had one bad year. That's his last year, and it was like a lot of crap going on. You know what I mean? His last year before he got benched, and then like, you know, with the Colts, I think he played pretty good. It's just that the way it ended, that's what you remember. You feel me? Them 2 losses to the Raiders and the Jaguars. But other than that, he played great. You know what I mean? He played good. I mean, then he injury prone. I know we're going back to Wentz, but he injury prone. He injury prone. But one thing I liked about him last year, didn't he play every game last year, if I'm not mistaken?
No, he did. I think he missed one game. If that.
Both of his ankles against the Rams came back and played. Well, that game he didn't come back. But he did come out the next week. And they would have beat the Rams too if he would have stayed. It was a 3-point game. But I'm confident. But go ahead back to the Eagles.
But no, I'm just saying, like, I feel like our defense is gonna be 10 times. I'm gonna say 10 times better than it was last year. To be honest, like the roster we got going on, our secondary was our weakest point last year, and we didn't give up nothing. Now you add Bradbury, and then we went and got that safety from the 49ers. Now he gonna be like our third safety. We got Jimmy Moreland. I don't know how y'all let him go. I've been looking at Jimmy Moreland since 2020, and I wanted him last year. I don't know how we got him, and I don't even know where he gonna play at. We got
how y'all stole Bradbury neither.
We got a top 5
slot corner. Was on here.
And Maddox is a top 5 slot corner. There's not too many slot corners that's better than Vontae Maddox, and he got experience on the outside and at safety. So our secondary gonna be crazy. Our D line should be crazy. And our linebacker coach is gonna be the best linebacker coach we had in a long time on paper. We're gonna see how it goes, but as of right now, it's looking real scary. But again, until we sit on the field, I ain't gonna overhype it too much. But I like what we had though.
Now on paper, yeah, I can see why everybody hyping.
Yeah, on paper, I look really good. I'm not even gonna fake. I look really good. You know what I mean? On paper. So on paper, well, we're gonna get to Dallas. All right. Yeah. So all right, cool. So look, y'all, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with somebody y'all know so they can come on and watch live with us. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all putting down, like this idiotic comment that you put right here. All right, something like that. So make sure y'all comment so we can communicate with y'all also. All right, let's go. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. How good was your defense last year? You said.
You said what?
How good was your defense last year?
I think we was top 15 last year, I believe.
Y'all group ranked 31st in sack rate.
Yeah, because we didn't blitz. I said that. Second
highest completion rate is to quarterback.
Yeah, didn't you just hear me say? Didn't I just say that we sat back?
They didn't let
because we didn't give up points. We didn't give up a lot of points.
They was every quarterback was gashing y'all.
I just said that, Mark. You didn't hear me say that on camera? I said we sat back and let quarterbacks drive down the field. We let freaking the quarterback for the Saints, the third quarterback for y'all did it on us. We sat back.
Third quarterback for
and then just wait for you to make a mistake. But we followed that Dick Fangio defense, whatever. But the multiple stuff like that, we didn't have the personnel for him to run the defense that he wanted to run. Because he doesn't have a set scheme. We don't run 3-4 and 4-3-4 now. Now he's gonna run 3-4, 4-3, 5-2, 3-3, 3-4, all that other stuff.
Like Belichick.
But now we got the personnel to switch up anything. We got Jordan Davis. We got all these guys. Reddick is a linebacker, but he's a pass rusher.
You got to see. We got to see because.
Of course. I mean, I want you to be here for when it kick off. Don't be hiding on Sunday.
I was talking. It sounds good. Every team's good right now, but you know.
I'm just letting you know.
We got to see that. You know, that's what that means.
That's all it is. Let's let Dallas go there.
No. I like when y'all fighting. This is good. I mean, we could just sit back and just win all the games.
How you funny as a
All right, so we got NFC East champions last year, made it to the playoffs. Got bounced in the first round, but I did make the playoffs. Had a home game, so that's good. So I know y'all had some people roll out. You feel me? Y'all draft
roll out, get kicked out.
Like. Y'all all season is weird. So, so let's talk to us about how you feeling. CeeDee Lamb stepping into that number one role, all that stuff. So let's talk to us about the Cowboys.
Man, so my first time on here, I think I said like the Cowboys was Bitcoin. Remember when Bitcoin was like 60K? Look where it's at now.
Volatile.
Just like Dallas, man. We got rid of Cooper. We was like cleaning house to get our checkbooks right. And that's just Jerry's fault. I'm gonna miss Cooper, but I'm not gonna miss Cooper. I'm gonna answer this one question. I'm gonna answer this off rip. I think we're gonna win 12 to 11 games. That's just looking at the schedule by itself. I give y'all if we go 11, I'm gonna give y'all the 6 losses that I think we're gonna lose to Tampa, the Rams. We're gonna split with Philly, Green Bay, Indy, and Tennessee. We definitely gonna beat the Commanders twice and the Giants twice. The only reason I'm going with that is because our receiving core right now is a toss-up. But our quarterback, they say he's better. They say he's back and he's better than ever. I really don't believe it like that because our O-line is real shaky. The O-line is shaky. And like we just sat here and watched the Philadelphia Eagles go about their defense and how they might go blitz heavy now. When you got a Tyron Smith who's on his last leg, Zach Martin, who's only like our only last Pro Bowler for real. Our right tackle was in the air. Our center, he was getting bullied by the Eagles all last year. And then we got this rookie left guard who really is a left tackle, and Tyler Smith. The O-line is shaky. Zeke was good in the first 2 games, and then he fell off. I say all that to say the 11 games is a possible. It's like spades right now.
He was good the first 2 games because y'all gave him the ball.
But he said
y'all got excited over that Bucks game, and y'all was like, "Oh, Dak, you probably throw the ball 100 times now." And that's what
I mean, come on now. When you put up 500 yards on opening night, what you gonna do against the?
It's the Bucks though. Don't nobody run against the Bucks. I already said that.
I mean, you can't. You seen their front? Their front is crazy. Their secondary
you can't run against it, bro. You can't. It's like running to a wall.
Exactly. But honestly, from sitting here and talking about all the stuff that we always saying, it's all on Dak. It's Dak and Kellen Moore. This season is all. Well, I'm gonna say it's 60% Kellen Moore, 40% Dak. Kellen Moore definitely has to prove that he is the greatest offense. Well, he has to live up to his stats now. The offense was putting up numbers. He was rated as the best offensive coordinator from last season, even though we did get kicked out in the playoffs. Honestly, last season, I didn't even think we was going to make the playoffs. So that whole season was an anomaly for me because I was just hoping that Dak got back and he was slightly okay. And then we used this year as a stepping stone.
With the Cowboy, a lot of times, because y'all got talent. Last year I had like a lot of talent, but I think almost everything y'all lost it. Y'all didn't get beat. Y'all didn't do what didn't do what it was required to win. Like y'all would not run the ball. Y'all would put the ball in Dak's hands too much. You know,
time management.
I think everything went wrong for y'all in the 49ers game. That summed up y'all whole season. Like how y'all lost that game. But
it did. Oh, to answer what you were saying about the CD stepping up into the first row.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one. I think CD is better on the outside, but Amari Cooper taking over the way Amari Cooper will roll the defense to his side of the field. It's gonna be something new.
Yeah.
People don't appreciate Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
they was sure.
That's why I got what he said. He said, I said, you was like on the fence about whether you was happy or not about what Cooper leaving because it's like when you need him the best, when you need him the most, he not there. But when he cook. that's Cooper, when he cook you, and I don't
he don't draw a lot of passes either. Like
Teddy Lamb benefited a lot from Cooper taking away all the attention. So I'm just waiting to see how dominant CD really gonna be when it comes to real life defenses really keying in. Because I mean, nobody gonna be. I like Tobin. Don't get me wrong. I was talking about him before the draft. I like Tobin because I wanted us to get him honestly, but I guess we'll say I like them better with y'all if y'all would have had Cooper. Y'all let him go for nothing at that. So it's like
that's because of the salary. So Dallas does this lovely thing where they like to pay the wrong people before they need to pay the right people. Zeke pulled that move and got paid before the quarterback.
Yeah.
Ever since then, Zeke been on my it list. Like, nah, bro. You know, Dak was a 4th round pick, bro. You the 1st round pick. You sitting out the whole season, knowing your man gotta get paid, and y'all two the best 1-2 punch since Alpha Morris and RG3.
Okay, shout out.
So like that makes no sense to me.
That's true. So that's my thing with that. I'm like that, and to see if Zeke. I mean, how Zeke gonna hold up? Is he really going?
I want to be mad at him, but the O-line is iffy. So like, it might be the same thing. He might just be running into a brick wall.
Dallas O-line is iffy right now, and it's like. I don't consider Dak a bad quarterback. I think he's actually a good quarterback.
No, he not. I used to dog him.
I think he's gonna rock well with his receiving core and his tight end. I think he's gonna rock well like on offense. I just think
the tight end gonna be the key. I'm picking him on fantasy. So don't pick him if you're in my fantasy league.
You done gave away
I don't care. I threw it out there. If you want to copy me or not, let's see how much you really believe in me. I won last year.
Oh man. Okay, talk your trash, bro.
They gotta step up again, and I think they might be all right.
The one thing I do say, go ahead.
Eagles.
Say that what?
Said Dallas not the team I hate in division this season. It's the Eagles.
You hate it. Oh, this season you pick and choose each year. You used to get the Giants, huh?
It's the Eagles. It's
not even the Giants. See, I finally beat them.
I don't think nobody picks on the Giants, bro. The Giants pick on themselves.
Big team.
They get on the hype. That's why you hate them.
Yeah, had all that hype. I don't even like that.
I mean, y'all had all the hype last year, but I was telling y'all
we did though. Oh my god,
y'all was like super hype, but y'all had no reason to be hyped though, folks.
Chase,
y'all had no reason to be hyped.
We had Chase as that quarterback.
Other than the D line, like getting all them going against all the backup offensive lines. That year,
during the COVID year,
the COVID year, getting all hype. I'm like, come on, bro, you gotta be real with yourself. Did you really watch the season, or you just looking at what happened?
You, right? That was you that told me that was like that was an overhyped defensive season.
Yeah, I mean, I was just being honest though, because I was like, I'm gonna tell her how it is. I feel like y'all gonna be great. Y'all gonna be great. I feel like that, and I feel like Chase Young was the biggest mistake.
No,
Yeah, that's
I,
what
I think he'll bounce
When you say
back.
mistake,
Yeah,
what you mean?
I feel like they should have took Justin Herbert. That's what I feel like.
Mm.
And I feel like they'd be 10 times better right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not a Washington fan, so I can't speak my mind on it. Huh?
But look, back to the Cowboys, right? I think they did say they're gonna run Dak more. You know what I mean? I think
They got to, because the O line gonna be falling apart.
And y'all gotta use CD Lamb more. Y'all did. I'm not gonna say I didn't use CD Lamb more in the open field.
So
I heard they say they're gonna use Pollard more.
That too, but they say that every year. Well, don't listen to that. They say that every year. Pollard's supposed to been Pollard should have been taking Zeke's spot last season, but CD Lamb's rookie year, him and Dak was like this. So hopefully they can get back on that same page where the chemistry is like that.
That's because he was open all the time, though.
They saying Tolbert is the same way in practice too. Him and Dak got that same chemistry.
I like Tolbert though. I like Tolbert. I liked him in college. I was talking about Tolbert back in December. I was talking about him back then.
Man.
So I've been watching him.
I was looking at Dak or the quarterback last year. He used to throw his receivers open. He was like, I really do.
Say that one more time for the people in the back. They didn't hear you.
Dak used to throw his receivers open. Everybody.
No, Dak be hot. He just sometimes he shut down sometimes.
Yeah, it don't even be Dak's fault. I don't like Dak. He don't really. He's not like a turnover machine.
No, not really.
Joe, you hear that? I think you was the one that said Josh Allen was better.
Yeah,
I feel like Dak got more intangibles, of course, but I mean, Josh Allen got more talent, of course. So
Josh Allen got more talent than Dak.
He got more talent than Dak. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like him himself?
You mean like
no, I'm talking about him. I'm not talking about the team.
Okay. See, look.
I mean,
hold on. Yes, you got Stephon. You got Cole. Who was the other guy? He had like 8. He had like 8 running backs. His O line was like that.
8 running backs. He never had a running back for real.
Yeah, but they all.
Yeah,
I was just talking about that, bro. They always got some middle of the pack, some weird.
And his O line like that. Like,
his O line good.
Come on. And he play in one of the weakest divisions in football. Since they want to talk about the NFC East, let's talk about the AFC East for a second.
Not no more though. I mean, because Dolphins haven't been.
Great, but I'm just saying, like, for years, the Patriots been sweeping that division.
Bro, every time I bring that up, people say I'm crazy.
Our division. Like,
people say I'm crazy, bro, for saying Tom Brady benefited for damn near guaranteed 6 wins every year.
Exactly. The Patriots woke up in the playoffs every season.
When I say that, though.
Meanwhile, the NFC East is always a dogfight. We got all the rings. We have some of the best Pro Bowlers. Like, I don't want to hear that no more slander about the NFC East. Stop letting ESPN guide ideas of what real football is. The NFC East is real football.
Yeah, especially when it comes to division teams. It's always
fandom. We got real fans. Never seen a fan switch sides.
The worst team, the worst division this year. No, I'm not gonna say that.
It's the AFC South.
Yeah.
With the Falcons, I was thinking the same thing, but I think the same.
I said AFC South.
Oh, AFC. Okay.
The Colts and Texans and all them.
The Titans
and the Jags. Yeah, the Titans might be done.
I like the Jags. I think the Jags got the best chance to go first to worst.
Yeah, I believe that. That's what I said in the beginning. I think Jacksonville got a nice little team. They've been having first.
Yeah, they got a coach with a quarterback.
They've been having a first-round draft pick for the last 5
years. Since his new Wentz.
First pick for the last 5 years. I really do. Like, the thing is, the team that everybody's sleeping on is the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You said why?
You said Giants?
Was that in the comments or that's you saying that?
Injured. I miss me. They were injured last year. They wasn't like they was healthy.
You said the Jags or the Giants?
The Giants.
We talk about the NFC.
Oh, I mean, I can see why you say that though, because I don't think Daniel Jones is as bad as people say he is.
That's what I said. That thing. I don't think it's bad.
He flashes. I feel like they had a bad organization, a bad coaching around him, so he wasn't benefiting from nothing. But the coach he got now, Daboll, I think he's good. I wanted Philly to get him actually.
Who's the receivers?
They got Galladay, they got Sterling Shepard or Sharp, whatever. Slayton. I don't know. I think they still got Kadarius Toney. He tough. He just a weirdo. I don't know. He just be doing stupid stuff. But him, they still got Saquon. I mean,
you think it's time for them to trade Saquon?
I think they should. Because I think he I ain't gonna call him damaged goods, but I think
he'll benefit in a different organization.
I think he need to be somewhere where he don't have to do everything.
They got Matt Breida.
But are they gonna use him?
He just gotta be healthy. That's all. If he's healthy,
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I don't
believe in Daniel Jones.
I haven't really been checking for the Giants like that, but I think their defense. I like their defense last year though. I've been liking their defense lately. Their defense been pretty tough, but I don't know who's
holding up.
I don't know who's gonna cover for them losing Bradbury though.
They'll be all right. Bradbury was on a decline with them. I think
kind of bad. That's why I'm glad he our number 2 and not our number 1.
But I think he just need to go somewhere else. It's sometimes when you see a cornerback in a certain situation, they just need to go somewhere else, and then they'll play better.
That makes sense.
I was about to say what Carl said. They got Daniel Jones still, which the poor man Josh Allen, and they got.
Oh no! He's just say that.
Goodness.
No, poor
he
man.
played more like Mayfield than Josh Allen.
Him and Baker Mayfield don't play the same. He played more like a bum version of Josh Allen. He got legs like Josh Allen. He got the height. He got the raw talent and all that stuff, but he's just not.
So he played like Josh Allen if he had a concussion.
Just say
that's what it sounds like.
I'll go with that.
That's what it sounds like.
He's talented, but he just making bonehead mistakes at the wrong time. And they got no offensive line still. Saquon Barkley is injured. I mean, they got good skill players like they had in the last 2 years, but I mean, you can't get it to them with that sorry offensive line. That they need to address. And they got another head coach that it's like a question mark. Like, okay, why they got him?
Dable? I think Dable decent though.
Yeah,
he will be the Giants.
Yeah, I think he's decent.
He good.
I mean, we never seen him be a head coach, so we can't say he's gonna be a good head coach. But I think he's a decent prospect, should I say?
But
I think he's better than what McCarthy is. I think he's better than McCarthy.
See,
that's not saying a lot.
it's not because McCarthy had Aaron Rodgers. All right, like
I know.
Aaron Rodgers is sitting back every Sunday and be like, "I told y'all, it was him."
Yeah.
I'm just mad that he got here because every time we played McCarthy in Green Bay, he made so many great coaching decisions that as soon as he get to Dallas, it's just like all that went out the window. I'm like, what happened to all the throwing the flags and the catch that's not a catch? Remember that game? Like, you don't even throw your challenge flag no more.
And then when you do, you be like, what are you doing? I can see that.
He probably scared. Jerry Jones in his head so much, he's scared. You don't want to do that.
Look, it's one of those things like if you're going to get fired, then just go out swinging.
Yeah, shit, like the Parcells, shit.
Hey.
Or doing Doug Peterson for the Eagles last game.
Oh yeah,
man, Doug Peterson was wild.
Thank you for that playoff, bro.
No, bro, we missed the whole entire team, bro. Like what? I mean, I'm happy for it though, because we got all the picks off of it. So
true.
Yeah, because I was worried about Jalen Hurts, man. But y'all been with Alex Smith as our quarterback. Come on now, like we can't score no points with him. But
crazy.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think the Giants gonna finish? I think all y'all in green is like last place. What y'all got?
They should. Yeah, they probably do be last place.
Yeah,
I don't got them surprising a bye. I feel like they're gonna put up a fight though.
I'm mad this on YouTube because they gonna play this back at the end of the season. And they gonna win the playoffs, and we just gonna be like, yeah, they was gonna be last, bro.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
But look, they win some close games, especially against.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I think they can win about 6-7 games though.
They had, Daniel Jones got hurt. You know what I mean? And their season went down.
And they split with us. Shoot, it made us look crazy.
They always split with y'all though. That's like
no, we know we usually sweep them.
Oh, with the
that was the first time they beat. I mean, other than
they don't beat us.
It took them a long time to beat us.
That's what it is.
We beat them like 8 years straight.
I hate the Giants they play.
Yeah, they beat like we had two close. We had a close. Hold on, the second game was it close? That first game went down to the wire. They had to go offside.
Yeah, they had to. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah. That was stupid. I was mad at that game.
Golly. After that game, I was like, Taylor Heineke, let's go.
You got on Twitter and everything.
Man,
I bet against y'all that game too. I was mad as hell.
Hey, what y'all gonna do with Taylor Heineke?
He back up.
Yeah,
you said with who?
Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, I don't. 2. That's what I don't mind Heineke being a number 2. That's perfectly
No,
good.
no, at all. Because if he come in, he can still win the game. He can still win the game.
Yeah.
I never was against Heineke for real.
But here's the thing, though. We only lost because we were throwing the ball more than we ran the ball. What Taylor
Yeah,
Heineke
that was just stupid to me.
And then when we ran the ball, Antonio Gibson, I think he finished one of the top rushers in the NFL when we started running the ball.
Like
But
he was hurt though.
He keep fumbling too. He like an NFL fumbles. You know, so he keep fumbling. You know, but
that's because he a wide receiver,
That's
bro.
what I'm gonna say, man. That's not his natural position.
That's why I think like that would get better. You feel me with the rush until like the running back. And I'm not too sold on Scott Turner, man. I don't know how you feel about Scott Turner, Mark, but
yeah,
I don't know
offense yet. I'm trying to see what he's trying to do with his offense, with our offense. I don't understand it either. Though. Is it a downfield attack or what? It's West Coast type offense.
He's not consistent with like.
I don't know what's going on. That's
I think it's the quarterback though. I think it's the quarterback though. Y'all haven't had a stable quarterback to mold the offense or implement nobody into it.
But think about it. We go on a 4-game winning streak, right? We beat Tampa Bay. We beat the Raiders. We're going on the Seahawks. We're going on a winning streak. We play the Cowboys. Everybody and mama know the Cowboys are like a stingy defense. You don't want to put the ball in harm's way. What we do on our first play.
On now. Now that play there, I was sitting in the house. I said, this is personal. Because that one-on-one matchup, that was personal. That's why he threw it up. That's like backyard football. He said,
go get it, action, right? Was it a play action on the first play?
I don't even think he did play action. I think it was just a straight, it was a straight 9 route. Go.
Why? You know what I mean? Like why? And we've been successful running the ball. We trying to catch him off guard.
Terry got in a huddle. Terry got in a huddle and said, all them picks is fake. Throw it up. and Tyler threw it up, and he was like, not like that though, bro.
But Terry McLaurin, he did catch the most contested balls last year. I get all that.
You gotta understand that McLaurin is on, like, he had like 9 different quarterbacks.
I know.
That's why I'm saying he's so great. Y'all should just play him.
D-Hop. That's the only thing I can think of for real that can like D-Hop. That's like
and you gotta think about it though. Those quarterbacks really was like they was targeting him. I don't think Winston's gonna target him as much as those other quarterbacks did. That's not bad though. I'm not saying it's bad. He's not.
I want to add to that.
That's what Wentz does. He was heavy feeding Pittman last year to me.
So I just want to add to that though. Y'all know the conspiracy with the NFL and how they do players. So I don't know. He might not.
Man,
I don't think he is.
That's how he is, bro.
He's probably the best deep balls in the league, and that's
no. He do though. He gonna have some plays that's gonna make you, it's gonna look crazy.
He threw the ball super high to everybody. Dude, 5'8", throwing the ball to him like he's 6'6".
He talking about Heineke was getting everybody hurt. I told y'all that.
He was though.
I told y'all.
He was though.
I remember I said I would take Gibson, Heineke, and McLaurin over Amari, Dak, and Zeke. I said that last
year. You
said had to be like week 3. Had to be week 3.
I said that. But like I would take McLaurin, Gibson over Zeke and Amari though. I would. It was the right quarterback. I would.
Because of the youth, yeah, I would.
I would,
Quarterback. Cool. Come on now. You think you believe AJ Brown the best receiver in the division?
Who?
AJ Brown.
No. I think I said Terry McLaurin.
I think it is. Before it was
I like Terry Gang. So
I appreciate that. But I'm about to tell him, but on the Cowboys, the Cowboys. Oh yeah, Zeke. Zeke, another reason why Zeke, I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad running back. He's a good running back, but another reason why he had a successful first 3 years, whatever, because y'all offensive line
with the old line,
exactly.
Yeah. But he ran harder there too, though. He ran harder.
He's actually he's a good running back.
Like what Skip say, Cowboy saying whatever.
Yeah,
like
that's exactly where he left his legs.
Yeah, because he used to be trucked, bro. He used to put his head down, right, and be gone. Like
before he even went to Dallas, like when he was at Ohio State, I was mad that Dallas drafted him. That was like the best running back, like my favorite running back.
I was mad Dallas drafted him. I wanted Jalen Ramsey.
For real?
Yes, bro. I wanted a cornerback. We never had a cornerback.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go defense.
I got dead.
That lasts longer too. Nowadays, bro, to me, running backs are not hard to find.
They're not.
That's just me. It's rare.
That's already proven.
Henry went in that same drive.
Like Derrick Henry is legit.
He's a Yukon, but was he worth it though?
Who?
Derrick Henry job was worth it. I ain't gonna lie, but
he franchise changing.
Yeah, but how many of those you gonna see coming up? It ain't many. I mean, Jonathan For Taylor, he tough, but I see how long he lasts.
But that's
Yeah, I
that's
think
behind the
Jonathan
O
Taylor-
line too, though. He
Look, no,
benefit
Yeah.
from our O line.
no disrespect to Jonathan Taylor, but I think you could slide another run back in there and not say he had the exact same production, but like look at the 49ers.
They had a
Yeah,
bad,
you can put anybody there. You can put. They had 4.
the Colts had bad pass protection, but they had good run block. But they pass
did.
protection was terrible.
Yeah, I got you. Nick Chubb with Dalvin Cook, but they also got
Coach.
another great offensive line.
Oh.
You feel me? My bad.
Like that. Dalvin Cook is like
No, Dalvin Cook tough. He just stay hurt.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you go to any other team, yeah, I think he'd be the same exact way. Dalvin Cook really is that good of a running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook was like my favorite running back in the NFL.
You talking about Dalvin Cook?
Yeah, Dalvin Cook. Yeah,
He
I
even
like his
showed
game.
spurts though when he in Minnesota. He showed him spurts of what he can be.
Yeah, I like his game.
Nick Chubb, the best, and my favorite running back in the league. That boy know how to run.
My favorite to watch is Dalvin Cook though. I like Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, nah, you insane.
When he on like Slim tough.
How did Cleveland do got some running backs too?
They do.
How did they get that lucky?
Because Kareem Hunt got kicked out of Kansas City for the stupid stuff he did.
True.
And they got Dearness. Dearness Johnson or something like that.
That's my point right there. So look, Nick Chubb got hurt, Kareem Hunt got hurt. You put D Johnson in there, and he had like 130 some yards of his first game playing offensive line. The only running backs I think are like legit, Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook and Kamara. That's it, probably. You know,
Man, Chubb is Chubb though. They got deep.
Nick Chubb is like that, bro. Nick Chubb.
He different, bro.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah, but
I get what you saying. He not really. It's no flashiness to him. He just runs straight.
He runs. Yeah, downhill runner. He ain't no.
Chris McCaffrey too. Yeah, Chris McCaffrey, but he's outside out of mind.
McCaffrey stay hurt, bro.
Because I would say if we just saw running backs like you got to put Saquon in there too, though.
No, Saquon unicorn. He just stay hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But my new guys, Javonte Williams better take the whole league all the way over. Javonte Williams better take the whole league over, bro.
Don't put Saquon out there. He was bad last year, even healthy when he was healthy.
I would say out of mind, yeah. He was talented, but that man always hurt.
You said he was bad.
Yeah, he was bad last year.
Because he was hurt. He came out with injury.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't have played if he was hurt, but he was bad.
Because he had to come back eventually.
But
he can't just bring the man in.
Hope this year he's better than he was last year. Even the games when he was healthy. I'm just saying, I like Saquon.
I mean, technically he's always better. If you think of his game, he runs backwards 20 times and then break one for 80 yards. So that's his game.
Yeah. So
once you get film on somebody, you know how to stop him.
You can't stop Saquon, bro. If you get a crease, the way to stop him is not leave a crease, and you're gonna leave a crease eventually.
Trust me. We've all seen that one moment where he had that 80-yard run, and you be like, "How, bro?"
Yeah, how? He different. He just always hurt.
Yeah. So so wrapping it up. All right. So, Mark. Matter of fact, let's do this. Wrapping up before we leave. Everybody just give they division order. You know what I'm saying? And also repeat how many games your team won. So let's start with you, Mark.
Who won the division last year?
And don't give me. We're gonna be easy to this. Give me what you. Give me 3-4 answer.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be last place gonna be the Giants. Third place I think third place might be the Eagles. Right? I really think they're gonna underachieve.
Third place the Eagles. Okay.
Yeah. Second place is gonna be Washington. First place might be the Cowboys.
All right.
That's a lot.
That's bold.
They overachieved last year. They got some good players, and I think everybody expects them to be so.
Would
good.
you put your money on that? I'm not trying to bet. I'm just asking a question. Would you go to the casino and put that money in the slot and be like,
games, Washington, Philly? I put money on the games.
Not against me. I'm just saying, general, like just period though. Would you bet on that? Or are you just talking?
No, because is it mini camp yet? It's not even mini camp.
Yeah, I know.
I can't bet that right now.
Nah, that's fair. I'm gonna let you finish.
One injury away. So it's just like once that injury, if I hope it doesn't.
One injury.
One injury away. I want to compete against y'all with y'all best, but one injury away. If something like that happened in the off season, you already know. We already got 2 picks next year. That's all y'all looking forward to.
Look.
What injury you talking about? Hurts get injured? Bet you might come in and cook y'all.
Boy, he's great, though. He like
But
to
go
tell
ahead.
you honestly, man. He a baller like I don't know what.
But go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
Right, we
All
good.
right, so look, how
No,
many wins you got Washington finished with, Mark?
Well, I said 10 or 11, so I'm gonna just say 10.
It's real bug.
Really think we win 10
What's
games.
y'all losses? You can't tell your losses?
Let me look at that. Let me go to their schedule. Because I know we're gonna add it up.
They might lose
like
to the
our
whole
schedule.
division.
Yeah, schedule decent. But that's 7 losses, so they ain't bad.
Hit me up and
It's
say,
7
"Bro, y'all
losses.
have a tough year." I'm like, what you talking about? This is legit.
You already know out the gate they gonna win game 1. Though.
I mean, I forget 10 wins not quite what it used to be because that 10
Yeah.
and 7 sounds totally different. 10 and 6.
Yeah. They coming out the gate. They're gonna win 1 though. They're gonna win. They're gonna beat Jacksonville. Carson Wentz gotta prove to y'all that Jacksonville ain't that good.
The thing is, it's not even about the first. It's not even about September. It's October when I feel like Carson Wentz gonna go ham. Like we gonna do.
But that's what our toughest
like 4 or
schedule.
5
That's what the
games.
toughest part is. But go ahead.
Yeah, and that's when he's at his best. That's he
I
had
mean,
the
sure.
quarterback rating in the NFL since he came in the league in October.
That's
Ain't nobody
true.
in that month. And that's
No,
when
you're not lying.
and we
You
got
not-
our 14. I think we're gonna be all right.
Bro, this is a good schedule, man. Look, I'm not listen. No, there's no such thing as easy wins in the NFL,
No such thing.
but based on paper, Jaguars, Lions, Titans, Bears, the Texans, Falcons. Those are teams that's like when we go into the game, they won't be the favorite. We might be the favorite one. You see what I'm saying? So that's a lot of games. And then you got the NFC East. You know what I mean? So I look at it's crazy how the storyline can go. Because let's say we beat the Jaguars and the Lions, 2 teams that nobody expected to do anything. And then we beat the Eagles and Cowboys, 2 division wins. 4-0. You know how crazy the world is?
You know how crazy
Y'all
Commanders
gonna
are
go.
going
Y'all gonna go crazy. That's what happened.
I'm just saying, play out that. Like, like Tennessee to Chicago. Green Bay is gonna be a tough game, but we can beat Green Bay.
And then after we go 4-0 after
Play the
that,
Giants twice in a row.
The Titans,
Colts,
that's
Vikings,
a notable game. Then the Bears.
Y'all play the Giants twice in a row.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
look. Our start of our schedule is it favors us.
I wouldn't say that. If you play 2 division games back to back, that's no favorite in that.
Yeah, I get you on that, but our non-division games.
And then you got to play Derrick Henry after you got beat up by your 2 division games.
I didn't even think about that. But we got Tannehill though.
You got to play.
But they ain't got to worry about no receivers.
You got to play Zeke in them.
for them. We ain't got to worry about.
They ain't got to worry about no receivers with that.
But
game.
you got to think about Kev. We never really had a rush defense issue. It's always been a pass for us.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's not. But you can still get tied down by it though.
And they ain't got no linebackers.
Now with Tannehill as a quarterback with no receivers, who the receiver?
I don't know. They got Rodgers. They got Corey Rodgers, whatever his name is, something Rodgers. But go ahead.
All right, so let's go to you, Kev.
I got us winning. I said 10-11, but I'm gonna say 11. Like to be on a. I say we gonna win. We should win at least like 11 games. Our losses, I got us losing to. I got a split with Dallas. I got a split with y'all.
Okay.
I got us losing to, possibly Minnesota. I feel like we might lose to Minnesota. I got us losing to Green Bay, maybe. I take the loss to Green Bay. One of us gonna beat Green Bay though. Somebody in the division gonna beat them.
It's gonna be the Commanders. They always.
Because Carson Wentz, that's his hometown. So
yeah,
that's like his hometown. But I got split with y'all, split with Dallas, losing to Minnesota, losing to Green Bay. I think we're gonna beat the Colts. I think that's about it for the only other toss up is if the Colts catch us. No, everybody else I think is an automatic. And I'm calling it automatic.
All right, so what's the order?
Oh, I got
Talk it.
I mean, based on our schedule, I'm gonna have to take us. But it's gonna be us, Dallas, y'all, and the Giants. I mean, the generic order that is most likely gonna be. The only toss-up people really doing is us and Dallas for real.
Yep.
Wow.
Man, Dallas got a tough schedule.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this.
It's not that tough though. They just start off tough.
They do. They pop ball plays Tampa Bay and the Bengals. But Tampa
Yeah.
Bay is gonna be as good as everybody think they are. To my
I
Dallas-
don't even.
That's
I
my
don't
iffy
either.
game. That's my
Dallas
iffy
gonna beat
game.
the Bengals.
Nah.
I don't know.
I
We're
think
gonna beat
Dallas
the
gonna
Bengals.
like I really
I
do.
don't know.
We're gonna beat the Bengals.
They explosive, man. The Bengals are
Yeah, they
explosive.
got, and then people forget about Joe Mixon in there.
Hey, look, I'm not. Hey, look, Carl. Lions might listen. We lost to the Matthew Stafford's Lions this last year.
That was Matthew Stafford.
When Chase Young did
Derek
that
Carr went to the
stupid-
Super Bowl too,
that
though.
stupid-
So,
Yeah,
and they
stupid
got
thing.
it. Their receiver core is all right.
And every game they played last year was close.
They got T.J. Hawkinson. They got DeAndre Swift.
Is it in
They
Detroit?
got
Not worried about DeAndre.
yeah, Detroit.
It's
They
in
got,
Detroit?
I think it is in Detroit.
They
If it's in
drafted
Detroit,
the
they
best
win.
receiver. They drafted the best receiver in the draft.
But if
James-
it's in Detroit, they winning, bro. Like you don't even gotta go down the list.
You talking about
So now I ain't gonna tie Tyson. I
Jameson
think y'all
Williams?
should beat Detroit. Y'all should beat Detroit, but I think they're gonna give y'all a run for y'all money though. Huh? Remember, y'all always lose to Detroit though. That's like y'all Achilles heel or something. Joe, no.
No, you're right though. That's why they beat us 2 years ago. It was terrible. Like how we beat but it was overrated. But undefeated Steelers team and then lose to the Lions. But it was because of Chase Young. He had that penalty, that roughing the passer penalty. I think at the end of the game, that put them in field goal range.
You talking about Atlanta? Atlanta got some unicorns, but it just I don't know. I like Mariota though. I think Atlanta.
I like Mariota too.
I like Mariota. It's all about Atlanta. Atlanta got some corners too, don't they? They draft another corner or something. But
I'm not sure.
I don't know though. Atlanta they revamping, so I ain't gonna cite something like that. But they got a bunch of unicorns though.
Yeah. All right. So Tomo, you give me your order. How many games?
I'm gonna go Dallas, Philly, Washington, and the Giants, and we're gonna finish 11-6. Going off the Washington schedule, I don't know. They might still, but if for the record, I'm going Dallas, Philly, Washington, and the Giants.
All right. So me, this is tough. No, I got us. I think I know what we're gonna finish with. But and I got Dallas. I'm the one by Philly right now. You know
Oh, you got y'all number one?
Nah. I got us. To be honest with you, I got us winning 9 games.
I mean, that's fair. But
Yeah, I got us winning 9 games.
that's fair.
You know what I mean? I got us winning 9 games, 9-8 next year.
Mark looks sad, bro.
I think
He just being honest, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm not
saying,
gonna lie to you. This what I'm doing. This what I'm doing with us, y'all. Like last year, I came out, beat my chest, and said,
shut up, Warner.
we gonna win the division. You feel me? Like I don't trust the Cowboys because they got a quarterback issue. Really?
I don't trust that. I don't trust that.
Quarterback issue. You know what I mean? We had a quarterback issue. You know, but hey, I think I was excused last year because I was new with the podcast, with the show and everything, and I wasn't really digging deep into sports like I was. I was working a lot, but now I'm getting a full year under my belt. I'm making a more
Congrats on that team
decision. You feel me? Like,
can I say one thing? Y'all got Jack Del Rio on y'all team too, so I don't know about that.
I've been keeping that.
That's the red flag of Bucks. I mean, I don't know if you're deep. I don't know if your players feel too fond of that guy. So
yeah,
that's a whole nother.
But up until that tweet, they do like
up until that.
For real though, our defense love Del Rio.
No, because he's a good coach, but he just stuff like that and make you just be like,
it's just a little brush up.
You know what I'm saying? He be like, yo, get out there, man. Shut up. Stop talking.
Yeah, facts. So, all right, so I do got the Cowboys. The Cowboys, man.
Can I make a switch then? Because too many people picking Dallas. That's a jinx.
No,
I mean, that's always the case, though, Tomo. I mean, let it be.
So look, I can't get the Giants gonna finish last. This is start right there, right? I got the Cowboys tying with us. Matter of fact, I got them winning only 9 games this year.
How many you got us with it? 14?
You know what I mean? I got y'all winning 9 games. You feel me?
Hey, both of y'all winning 9.
And I do think the Eagles gonna win like 12 probably 12 wins. But I think the Cowboys will favor us on the division side, and I think we might get to play all this year. So I'm kind of like being conservative with my stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be beating my chest. Now things might change as time goes by. Like I heard Matt say yesterday. He said, "I'm not making my predictions. I'm waiting for these ACLs to tear up." I was like,
"Yo,
he right though. Like you go into the training camp, Batman's getting hurt. You know, people getting injured. You know what I mean? So,
that's true. That's why we're not practicing. Eagles don't practice. Out of everybody in the field, we had the least amount of practices. Everybody had 13. We only did 6.
So we definitely gonna revisit this. Like when the preseason starts, we're gonna do.
So I don't see nobody like getting hurt in Philly camp. To be honest with you.
Matter of fact, the week of the last week of the preseason, I might do a weekly special on the daily, and then do one for each division before the season. So like, ain't nobody. Oh man, I made that prediction 3 months before the season. Nah, bro, you made this prediction a week before the season. All right. So
hey, bold statement though. Right now, like no bias nonsense. I feel like Nick Sirianni the best coach in the NFC East right now, today.
Ooh.
Nick Sirianni is the best coach in the NFC East right now today.
How?
Okay.
Wow.
All right, let me
You
ask
said
you.
wow.
Started a whole nother show. We not about to do that.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Do a segue for the next show. I just want to throw that out there.
Let me ask you this. So a lot of people are down on Robert Vera, right? Now, and people are down on Robert Vera because of his Carolina days. He had one good year for real. Can't lose MVP season. All right, and his defense always been kind of solid. It's the offensive side. Y'all talking about, right? Basically.
Yeah.
All right, but what they had Cam Newton. They had undersized Steve Smith. Who else they had for real?
Steve Smith is the top receiver of all time, though. But go ahead.
No, he's tough. I get you. But like what else they had over those years? I know they had Kelvin Benjamin one year. But who else they had?
You talking about wide receivers? They had Masoom Muhammad. Okay,
Muhammad.
But now was he coaching then? No, that was way back.
My whole point is we never really had, like, for real, the offense we got right now, this is probably the most talent he ever coached.
But he controlled everything though, don't he?
No, you want to add Cam Newton. Cam Newton was an anomaly. Outside the quarterback, our skill players.
They had
he never really had a lot of good skill players. He coached.
They had a good offense that year.
They
went to the Super Bowl. Yeah,
that 1 year, the MVP. I know. I say outside of that, everybody put him down because of his mediocre years. I haven't done my research all top of my head.
Because he had so many.
Huh?
That's because he had so many. It's like he teeter, spike, teeter. Like he's been. If you look at his entire career, it's not that many wins for. It's kind of like 8-8 type of Jason Garrett type of thing.
Hold on. Oh, first of all, when y'all went on this run, who do y'all beat last year?
Who?
Uh-oh.
You said last year. I'm not talking about last year. But you gotta think about what he went into. Look at our team as a whole. What he took control of. Nothing. We was in disarray.
Technically, you would say the same thing about the Commanders too, though.
We was in disarray.
They still in disarray. They don't they don't know their name.
I put like this. I'm not talking about proven though. If we talk proven, I mean that's different. But I'm saying like right now, I just believe that Nick Sirianni, from this point, from now on, I feel like Nick Sirianni is the best coach in the NFC East.
There's no way. Nick Sirianni,
I said it's a bold statement. I said that's a bold statement though. I didn't say I had any real.
Best coach for Go ahead.
I can say that because Nick.
Well, you can clip this up because it's gonna come back and it's clipped up. So
if he was coaching the Redskins with Washington when all them injuries happened, you really think they would have went 9-7 or 8-8 with Nick Sirianni as coach? No,
I believe he could.
Look, even last year, Cav, like we
no way. If y'all, I'm telling you, no way. Even with the offense,
just be quiet.
That any coach would have came in the day what Robert Vera did, and like,
what you talking about? Everybody was going through the same thing y'all was going through. Y'all wasn't going through it alone.
Nah, at the end of the season, we got hit with COVID really bad.
No, I know y'all did, but a lot of teams was dealing with a a lot of disarray was going on around the entire league. The entire world was in disarray, not just Washington.
But they had one game where their whole team had COVID.
Yeah, I know that. But did they win that game?
It was against y'all.
Hold on, we skipping over one main factor though. How everybody in the division is copying off of Dallas. I noticed everyone started bringing benches to everybody's rain.
I mean, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I seen that. I saw that.
I'm like, come on, y'all. Like,
yeah, y'all definitely did it first though. But
that's a bold statement. I like that, Cav.
It's a bold statement. I mean, I just put it out there. I mean, but if you look at the coach in the East, it's not really much to say other than Rivera and him and his culture, the culture he brings.
I'm just not too hype about y'all run last year because y'all play a bunch of mediocre teams in that win streak.
I'm not hype about the run. It's the coaching, and I see how I like his coaching style and the environment he brings around the team.
And remember he wore the beat Dallas shirt? I love that, man. People was like, this ain't high school. I'm like, man,
I like that.
I like that.
Because it give your team that some morale versus smashing watermelons. Like, come on.
You talking about the flour and all that?
Not that. McCarthy took the team in there to smash watermelons before a game.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah,
and he had the monkey jump. You know what I'm talking about?
You see what I'm saying? Look,
McCarthy be trying too hard though. He be trying.
That's what I'm saying. Just wear something normal, like a beat Dallas shirt. Yeah, we're gonna go down there and win. I mean, y'all got killed, but still.
I know when he predicted to beat us, I know he was like, damn, I should never say that. After he said it. But then y'all backed it up though. Y'all backed it up. But, all right, cool. So this ended, y'all. This was fun. All right. So
I can't wait to see the other divisions though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next week we got the ALC North.
I gotta see that.
All right, that's gonna be good. And so yeah, you know how we gotta end it. Last word. Let's start with you, Mark.
Man, hail to the Commanders.
Yo,
like I appreciate the invite. Cool. I like everybody in the panel, man. All y'all smart. So hopefully your predictions wrong though. So
including mine, right?
Yeah. Hope y'all prove wrong for real. But yeah, everything 100, man. Glad to be here.
All right, Kev, we got worst to first,
All right. It was definitely a pleasure. Once again, fellas, doing another panel. It's always good to talk to y'all about sports. Y'all know what y'all talking about for sure. You know me, got the TK Sweets and Treats this weekend. We doing slices this weekend, deliveries and everything. Check our website out, tksweetsandtreats.com. We always available with all kinds of treats and stuff y'all need. So yeah.
All right. So I guess it's on me. I'm gonna say last words again, man. I appreciate being on the panel, man. Also, as I was watching the intro, I gotta find a way to get a part of the intro.
I got you. We're gonna update that. We're gonna update that. All those videos was before we use this platform right here. But I'm gonna update it, though. I got you. When the NFL season starts, it's gonna be a brand new intro. Same song though.
Hey man, I appreciate that, man. Look, it always feels good to get on here and talk some sports, man. It's always like barbershop talk, man. So if y'all doing anything in life, man, you gotta refuse to lose with my man Joe. And for the Dallas Cowboys, it's the year Kellen Moore. That's all I got for y'all.
Okay. And by the way, you said it's 60%, it's 70% Dak.
No, 60% Kellen. No, I like how you try to switch that up.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.